Good. All right. So, you ready, Devin?
I'm ready. I feel really short this time.
Oh.
I feel really short all of a sudden.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 3, 2, 1. What
Oh.
So, who do we have in the studio today?
Oh,
You're like, what?
hello, I'm Tyrow James, and this is the 5 o'clock news. Tonight's presentation of The Widow of Chicago from 1930s, presented in high definition. You'll remember James Cagney from such films as Blonde Crazy, and Alice White from such films as The Black Pirate. Anyway,
And salute that with a
I'm doing the TCM intros from Turner Classic Movies.
Yeah.
You know when the guy
You let
walks
me hang,
out,
you cunt.
when the dude walks out onto like
He
it's like
still
it's like a librarian kind of like set, and he comes out in the suit. Hello, I'm so and so. Today's presentation of Alfred Hitchcock's 1960 classic. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
who the hell is Alfred Hitchcock?
Or Hitchcock, sorry. It's been a long day.
That's
Fucking
karma
awesome.
for him leaving me hanging on my show.
I'm not the biggest Alfred Hitchcock fan of all the films. Maybe that's why I have the whole disregard for the pronunciation of his name.
That's why he also didn't greet you with good evening.
Good evening. Yeah.
And there's no
Some
reason.
movies overrated, some good. I like Shadow of a Doubt. I like Psycho.
Without a shadow of a doubt,
Yeah.
you're a psycho for those movies.
Not bad.
No, not bad. That was a
So
cool.
far.
Really
That was
funny.
a 51-50 out of 0.
Oh, but anyways, we're here today. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the works where the business never ends. We're here today with Tyrow James,
The raddest of them
the
all.
raddest of them all. Yar.
That's right.
He agrees. I figured he would. Anyway, so tell them about yourself there.
Well, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna stop right there, bitches.
Okay. Well, okay. There's stupendous.
No, I'm just kidding. Me, I'm some guy doing some tunes in some city. Just another artist who says check out my music on Facebook and hopes that people click on. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm the same guy that this guy is, and the same guy that you are is when it comes to music and shit. I'm just a different character in a story of hopeless artists in a dead end city.
Yeah.
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 Salute to everything. Yeah. We have nothing else.
Pessimistic views. No, I'm actually a pretty happy guy. Despite darkness in music and shit of mine, I'm pretty like upbeat and stuff. I don't get up in the morning and hate life. I get up in the
Yeah.
morning and love life.
Okay.
Everything. I mean, not like in like a sympathy, sentimental kind of way, but I mean like I have a good time. I like to entertain myself throughout the day with various things and situations, right?
It's an interesting life, I have to say. It's
Yeah.
like just doing this shit, like you just meet so many different kind of interesting people. Like these motherfuckers right here. It's awesome. I love it. And
So
he loves it.
interesting.
I'm gonna give myself arthritis by doing that.
I already got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Shit, man. I'm
Fucking
sorry
my-
to hear
in
that.
my hands and in my fucking legs, man. It's fucking harsh. And yes, I did a lot of that cracking my knuckles. when I was
Things
young.
took a dark turn suddenly.
Yeah. Like most fucking things in my life.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Can I borrow a feeling? Anyways, can we, let's get into it. So, Tyro, why don't you tell us about the things we've been doing lately? Like, tell them. 'Cause I
Well,
know.
we've had a great gig at the Wolf the last
Did
Saturday.
we ever?
Saturday. It was a good gig. I like to book shows at the Wolf in Maple Ridge.
Fucking love
Always will recommend that to anybody who wants to book a gig in the Lower Mainland. Make a stop in Maple Ridge at the Wolf because they give you some payout of the bar sales, unlike
Yeah.
Like some people.
Paid for playing.
And the crowds are great. Great crowds.
Yes, they are.
This time we had Functor, which is a grindcore band. We had your group, HazmatMusic.
Yep.
We had some of my personal favorites currently right now, a band called the Shit Talkers, which is an all-girl punk band
They were fucking awesome.
from East Van. I love them a lot. They're really catchy tunes, and they opened for Agent Orange the night after too. So it was like
Sick.
a 1-2 punch, and they at the rickshaw, right? So I couldn't make it, but I heard it was pretty killer.
Aren't they opening for DOA, or did they open for DOA, or something like
Yeah,
that?
they opened for DOA recently at Smiling Buddha Cabaret, which I'll
Nice.
elaborate on later.
All right, yeah,
Involving
definitely
me.
fucking elaborate on that. Are you opening for DOA?
No.
Oh,
One can only wish I could open for DOA.
son of a bitch.
47th, we're back to
Relationship goals. I don't know. Anyways,
But yeah, no, the gig was great. It was definitely one of my top 10s of all time, as far as like my favorite shows that I performed in. But it's a different mentality when you book a show and then and maybe you perform as well.
Yeah, that must be
It's a different mentality when you're there. You can't, or saying just some guy in a show. Like if I was to be booked on a show that you guys booked,
Yeah.
I go there. My responsibility will be making sure my set sounds good, sell some merch, get drunk and have a good time.
Yeah. It's
When
standard.
you book the show, it's like I have to make sure that all those things plus when the bands go on, there's enough time for sets.
Yeah.
Make sure I get the money payout at the end of the evening.
Yeah.
Make sure the sets are going accordingly, not over time or over limit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure that money is being taken at the merch table or whatever, what have you. So you can't always fully enjoy the show as much when
Like the
you're
general
the
manager
booker.
of the show.
Yeah, I mean, someone like me who takes an entire DIY approach to the scene and to doing my shit, like a lot of artists do. So I go out there and book the shows myself. I don't have to go be like, oh, I have to go talk to this person and I cut the middleman out and just be the booker myself. But with that, again, I said, comes a price when you book your own shows. You can't have that great of a time. So I find after I reflect on the show after the next day, and I'm like, you know what, that was a pretty good show. So that's when I thought that was probably one of my top 10 shows. It was really quality.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. I really had a lot of fun on that one. Like, I remember, what was it? Fuck, we finished our set, I guess, about, like, at least, I finished my set about, I guess, almost 2, goddamn. Like, that was pretty crazy. Well, it was late. I got out of the bar about 2:30. I guess maybe I lost track of time, but maybe 1:30.
I was keeping track of time, and Hazard was cut off at 2.
Oh, it's those guys. That's right. I'm thinking those guys. I stayed around till then, but no, I guess I went off about 1, or I don't fucking remember. It was late, but you know what? I had a great time. It was one of my favorite sets I'd ever rocked. And holy shit!
I like the disassociation, sneaking that in there.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that one. I did that for you.
I knew it. I had a feeling.
Did you actually?
I actually did. Yeah, I was like, he's
I
probably
hadn't
gonna
rocked it in a
tell me
while,
after.
actually.
Hey Tyro, I hope you saw that I put disassociation in my set. I'd be like, I did. Thanks.
I actually didn't even say it, but
No, I thought when I saw you performing, I thought after, I'm like, he's gonna come to me after, and he's gonna.
and I
say that
didn't.
to me.
And I didn't.
So I was wrong. But
Wrong. Love it. I love when other
Good
people
gig all
are
around
on
for
me.
sure. Good
Yeah, it's
gig.
one of the favorite sets I ever rocked. I liked your set too. Your set was fucking amazing. To be
Oh,
honest with
thanks.
you. And
I try every time.
Yeah, fuck, I liked how you fucking threw in Guaranteed Fresh like you always do. Fucking.
It used to be the main event song. Now it's like
you
the
hated
upper
doing
mid-card.
that one, and I was like, no, keep doing it. And fucking
Yeah, but now it
still
works. So as an I don't know. I usually like to have it in first 5 songs. It works as one of those hot intro songs or like middle of the pack, keep the crowd into it songs. For now. It doesn't have to be my main event song now because I have other songs that I feel are better live and just people have heard that song a lot.
And Splatterbrain just kills me every fucking time.
Do you know I know that song almost every set?
Yeah, you do, but it's such a good
And
staple.
it's one of those songs that I just sneak in there as like a filler. I'm not gonna lie. It's
a good one.
It's a filler every time, but it's like my favorite filler. I do love the song because the song is about.
It's dedicated to my ex-girlfriend's heroin addiction.
Yeah, it's
He
what it
literally
is.
said that, and I loved it.
If you guys have heard my stuff before on the Brass Knuckles Effect, you would know that as a part of many songs on that album, this particular song was a sarcastic dig at my ex-girlfriend's short-lived heroin addiction, which she did all wrong anyway.
Which you did all wrong.
And a couple other events that I'm sure I won't mention on this show just because of the content and but if you listen to Splatterbrains off the Brass Knuckles Effect, then you might get the full picture of what it's like to deal with someone, a personality like that.
That album was so fucking awesome.
Thanks.
It
It was a fun time of my life. It was the best time of my life. It was the worst time of my life. So
was the best of times. It was the blurst.
it was the blurst of times.
Stupid monkey.
It's so funny. I love that. I love saying that all the time too. It was the blurst of times.
I still have that CD unopened. I haven't
cool,
opened it, man. That's
Most people haven't.
Yeah. That's,
We're trendsetters.
No.
Head of the curve.
No, I know it's online and stuff. It's available everywhere, right? So
And where is it all available?
TyrowJames.bandcamp.com.
Bam, right there. There's a link.
Link.
There.
Link. There. Somewhere.
Maybe I'll throw in YouTube.com/TyrowJames.
Done.
Those are my 2 mains.
Yeah, we
So.
we perform magic tricks on this show, and that's the only ones we do though.
What, like my hologram record from last week?
Hologram record.
Yeah, dude. You don't remember that?
I don't. Oh yeah, the hologram record.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
the hologram record. Yes, a tribe called Hologram. Yeah.
So we got Canby coming up too.
Oh, Canby,
You-
yeah.
You like going to the Nanaimo one?
I love going to Nanaimo. Fucking yeah. This one's put on by our good friend Dathek, formerly of the Anti-Heroes Alliance, and now he's part of the Pro Villains something. Anyways, Dathek is a super good friend of ours. Shouts out to you, salute. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a show at the Nanaimo Canby this Friday night, and it'll be $5 a the door. So all you Islanders out there,
Not from New York.
yeah, not from New York. Anyways, yeah, from all you Nanaimo, Vancouver Islanders, or Victoria, or Campbell River, or Comox, all the people with nothing to do. You know, all of you guys. Just come on out to the show, because it's going to be a fucking wicked night. We also have, who else do we have in the house that night? We have Zenchi. He doesn't know. He didn't look at the flyer.
Me.
I actually been busy with a lot of other gigs I have.
Zenchi, no, my good friend
Zenchi.
Zenchi, who's fucking a wicked performer, wicked artist. Like, I remember I was there at Nanaimo.
No disrespect to any.
No, exactly,
I actually don't know.
exactly.
I haven't had time to look at the flyer.
Exactly. Anyways, no, but last summer I remember like, just a little bit of a side story to this guy. I was there for actually his very first live performance ever, and this guy named North Star that I know from the island as well. His name is Arliss. I don't remember what the fuck his last name is. Arliss Dennis. That's right. And Zenchi is like a really good friend of his, and he's like, yeah, this is his first performance ever, and fucking, I was like, okay, cool, let's give him some support. So we're right at the front. And fucking this guy was really good. Fuck you, Tyro. And no, he was really good.
He's pretty great. No, I'm just.
And I'm stoked to have him again as part of the show. And then we got this other group who, I'm sorry I've never heard of you, but I'm glad I'm getting to hear of you. The Tangible 2. They're going to be in the house. And Dathek, for his 48th birthday, and I don't know how old you are, but fucking you're 48 on this show, alright? So.
Looks older.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Shit. Distinguished, okay? Anyway.
I'm just being a jerk now. I'm just like Ed McMahon side comments. Or no,
You may already
more
be
like
a
Andy Richter side comments.
Yeah.
Hey, go on.
Anyways, yeah, so we look forward to doing that show. We always like coming to Vancouver Island, like just to get the fuck away from the mainland. As it's a weird statement for you guys on the island to understand, because you guys want to get off this rock all the time. We like to get onto that rock. And
I'm
get
on the
fuck
rock all the time.
Yeah, exactly. We want to just at the crack of dawn, you know,
Oh, boy.
and smoke the motherfuckers till it.
I like people. I mean, whatever. I know you guys do want to be a shoot interview, or whatever. I hope people come out this time to the Canby, because the last couple shows have been shitty turnouts, quality crowds, people. Sorry, but like shitty turnouts, and like even when your own artists come to the building and no one shows up, and like the artists are pretty big, like, you know, QB's well known in that.
Yeah.
We had them on a show there last summer. And
Oh, you mean the producer of Who Got the Funk?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out.
QB's cool. I've rapped a lot of QB beats, but like, you know, like you gotta come out, man. People gotta come out more, and it'd be great if people come out like to this shit. Like, fuck what Facebook events attending lists say. Like, you never know with that shit.
Yeah.
But I want to see that shit bumping, and I want to see it bumping for shows to come.
I've seen Canby filled to capacity, so there's no excuse.
Yeah.
I remember
A lot of rappers in
Surreal
Nanaimo.
show. I remember a
Where's the
Surreal
fans?
show. I did a couple of years ago, and Nanaimo was still fucking wall to wall. You couldn't even go take a piss in there because there was just so many fucking people. So shouts out to that guy
That's
for
a
having the
reality
biggest
I
draw.
get to see.
That
I
guy
still don't
is
believe it.
fucking no. I straight up. I will tell you right now.
Just like because
I was there. It's
nowhere
a
close.
real story. I really was like, oh my fucking god, I've never seen it filled up like this. So shouts out to Surreal for having the biggest draw in your town. Fuck yeah.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
That's
That is
true.
no joke, no word of a lie. It's awesome. And he does so much fucking for that community and so much for the hip hop scene out there. So props to you. So what do we want to talk about next there, Dev?
Okay, well, how about you tell us a little bit about how you feel about the difference from, because I know you're a big fan of punk music, and but you're heavily into the hip hop scene as well.
Right.
And so tell us a little bit about like the difference from the punk to the hip hop scene.
Well, I'm a rapper in the rap scene, obviously, and I'm a fan of the local Vancouver punk scene. I'm not in any bands. I perform with other bands at shows, but I'm not in a band myself. So I go see more punk shows around the city
Oh, okay.
than I do rap shows.
Yeah.
Like even local ones. Not that I don't not like them. It's just I would rather go see 3 bands at Funky's than see 17 rappers at Olympia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes,
No, that's-
yes. Here,
Yeah,
here, here,
that's
here.
just the difference is, I mean, first off, the difference between a fan and an artist is totally different because when you're an artist, you're trying to sell yourself and sell your product, and when you're a fan, you're just there to have a good time and be a mark for all the bands, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many bands that in the city that are just killing it, and the community. There's a sense of community in the metal punk
That's good, though.
hardcore
That's
scene,
good.
and there's a lot of chump changes, in the rap scene, especially ones who will be like, oh, there has to be unity in the rap scene, right? And I'm not sure what they mean. I'm not sure what they mean by unity. Does that mean like everyone's just holding hands and being like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. There's all kinds of theories about what's wrong with the Vancouver rap scene, but I think it's the punk scene they could learn something from that, because there needs to be a sense of community where not just like this unity holding hands thing, but there has to be a sense where like there's not like just a click here and a click there. People sell each other's bands and give each other props and don't charge for collabs, like whatever. I know it's a different genre and like punk, or like maybe like it's not so expensive gigs. Like some gigs are really overpriced in the rap scene compared to.
Fucking sure.
I mean, let's face it. There might be a rapper who's local, or maybe an underground rapper who comes to town or is in town and plays a show, and it's like $30. But you can see a band at Funky's like Daggalo Abortions, or as ridiculous.
They've been around for fucking years, like
and
20 plus, whatever.
Or even bands like ridiculous shows like Green Jelly, or even though it was a disaster recently, Reagan Youth came, and it's like you can see those bands who could outdraw anybody in those rappers in an instant, and the show is $15 tops. That's it.
Not bad.
For 4 to 3, and plus the local bills for those bigger shows are always bigger. Bigger bands, like really good Vancouver bands. So you're not only getting a dope band like Daggalo Abortions or fuck whatever, you're getting like Car 87 or like Legion of Goons, or bands like that, or even like other metal bands. Maybe
how many bands are usually on those gigs? Like, let's say one night, like how many bands are on the bill?
Funky's again? Like
there's just like a punk show, that you're a fan of. How many bands?
3 to 4 for a regular ass like.
That's a reasonable number.
And what's super cool is fucking at like sometimes at Rickshaw or the Astoria, they'll have like 10 band nights where it's like 10 bands.
Isn't that for Battle of the Bands?
No, just straight 10 bands.
Really?
Just kicking ass.
I didn't even know that. That's
and
crazy.
it'll be still $20 to $15 for 10 bands, and they're all gonna blow your mind.
They're all good bands.
Oh, they're all quality bands, man. I've been to since I go to so many punk shows, I see all kinds of bands in Vancouver. I've seen some from the beginning to the end, and some, that are going.
So you're like a real fucking fan of those guys. Like, oh man,
I'm 100% legit fan of the local hardcore scene. You know what I mean? I will support it. I'll shoot videos for bands. But I am much more a supporter of that scene than supporting the rap scene. So I've almost stopped marketing myself in the rap scene, and I try to get people who like other genres of music, maybe like whatever it is that they want to classify me as. But a lot of people
you're bringing a different element though too, because like you're bringing that world into the rap scene, which is a breath of fresh air.
That's what I like.
And you know what? It's funny because you're keeping an open mind to other genres and expanding. Whereas maybe some other people are not going to fucking keep an open mind, because I think that's key. If you're going to establish unity or whatever, you got to keep an open mind to shit, because you're bringing other worlds into your shit and not be just about you.
And what you were saying
stop talking on that note.
Oh, sorry. But answer your question about the difference between that with the rap scene is that, like in the rap scene too, it's almost like people or other artists and rappers are afraid to put other guys over in fear that they might be more popular than them in the end, or for them weak or something. Like, someone will share your video or your song on their page, maybe, if they're in it or if they produced it. But a lot of guys, a lot of rappers, even if they're up here or down here, some won't do it because they feel that, oh, he might get more shine than me or something, and it's like an ego thing, or like a self entitlement thing, like that's my thunder, you're stealing. And the punk scene and the hardcore scene and even other scenes and like electronic and dance scene, whatever, they will go. Bands will go out of their way. Like even like I know it's a real Beastie Boys and 90s thing to do, but at my shows and in videos, I never wear my own shirt. Pretty much, I always wear something else or another band in the city's shirt, just because I don't want to be a walking commercial for myself, pretty much, but I also like to show that, hey, this band's shirt that I'm wearing, I'm down with this band, and someone's staring at you for 25 minutes on stage, they're gonna notice you're wearing a shirt, and they'll be like, oh, you know, maybe I'll check them out. So it's
that's
showing my love
weird
back.
product placement. So like fucking feel like you're
like you're repping that skate shop, right?
Yeah, well, because these
You know
guys actually, I'll give you a story behind that. Now that you've thrown, I wasn't even gonna say it, but now I'm gonna say it. Fucking actually, in the only video not produced by Tyrow James or directed by Tyrow James, filmed whatever, filmed by Wondell instead. It was a video I did for the MC, and it was a couple of years ago, and I went and got this shirt for like something like some price. I can't remember what the fuck it was. But they gave me a discount. I told them, I was like, yeah, I want to rock one of your guys' merches in one of my next videos. So they gave me a discount just for saying that. And I kept my word and I actually did rock this shirt in the video. And I went down there with Mr. Mead that day just to see what's up with their merch. They actually moved. Where did they move now, Devin? Like, is Stiffy's
They're like
still open?
they're like 2 blocks away from me.
Oh, okay, so they moved over here now.
Yeah, they
That's
moved down a little bit. But
where exactly? They at Coast Meridian Prairie, like right by
I think
their original location?
Yeah, I think they're at their original location. They're
Okay,
they're in the
Stiffy's.
same area, so.
Alright, if I could shop at Stiffy's. Anyways, this is a really cool shirt.
More people are willing to go out of their way to support their scene rather than just support themselves. And there's nothing wrong with supporting yourself, but that's where the rap scene hits a brick wall and where other scenes like the hardcore scene excel. And that's why it's more marketable right now. There are more people come to hardcore shows than more people come to the rap shows. That is a fact because I've been to both and I'm well into both scenes.
And do you think it's because of the unity within it, or like within like the more like just open-mindedness, or
people come to the hardcore shows because a lot of their friends are in the bands, and more people want to have a good time there, and they're more involved in the music. And the rap shit is just more clicky, more me.
Yeah, so people believe in it more. It's more for
someone's not
everybody.
gonna, I don't want to go to that show because I have beef with that rapper. You know, like
well, that's so rap is so
like
fucking local rap.
But you know what I mean? Though
So
it's like,
fucking
or maybe they
dumb.
might even have beef. Maybe just in their mind, they're like, "Fuck that guy. He's more popular than me. I don't want to support him."
Yes, that's so dumb. I don't understand that.
That's just being real.
Think,
that's what people think. I think it is because
I love to see people fucking get ahead and shit. Like, to be honest, I love to see that because it just means like they're fucking doing something, and like I love anybody who supports that kind of mentality because they're gonna fucking get there someday. And fucking karma works in serious ways.
Well, that's like I remember for my first show because like you got me on the Railway Club show.
Yeah.
That was so fun.
Such a great show.
Overpriced drinks, though. Sorry.
Oh, overpriced drinks, but you know what? There was a lot of great bands there. Like I love Blues Kitchen. Like and they were so fucking supportive of all of us going on, and like to see that, it's crazy to see that, and like to see, I don't know if there's really like on my end, I don't know if there's really something to see a difference from the hip hop groups and to see like punk and blues groups like that come together, but it was great to see a bunch of other people that were maybe more supportive of a different genre come out and be like, you guys fucking killed it, like what I mean? And they were so on that. Like some people I'm not gonna name names or anything, but I would think like some people in like the hip hop scene would be more hesitant to go up to somebody and be like, hey, you fucking did awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're on that ego. They're on that ego trip.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean?
Right? You know what they'll do? People like will give you the old yo man like dope set peace.
Yeah, respect.
Respect.
Leave halfway through the night.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Fucking
a lot of people will stick around the whole show, man.
I mean, I do it too, but like I'm usually like, I gotta work at like 5-6 o'clock in the morning because I do. I fucking support the shit out of you guys. And sometimes transit doesn't work in my favor. Surrey to Poco or Vancouver to Poco is not very kind to me sometimes. Yeah. So whatever. I love you guys, so fucking it's all good. But yeah, shit happens. So coming from the guy right here, and like little known fact, this guy has done all but one of every single one of my videos that I've ever fucking put out there. All my music videos, like Go, Disassociation, One Way, Flesh Bag, fucking like you name it. All the fucking there's a whole bunch more, like just awesome video work. It's my favorite video guy to go to, my go-to guy. So tell us about your video work and how you got into it, how things are progressing, and blah 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 blah. And then, you do it. You do it.
I self-taught, took a high school class about video, I guess, creating. I like to do a lot of extracurricular videos, not class too. Like I would just go out and just film it.
Not class.
And shit, you know.
He went through puberty. Anyways.
Oh, did I? Oh, fuck. Sorry, I probably
That's great. That's to the banter.
losing my voice probably. Yeah. So, just self-taught, never did any school. Just kept investing in better cameras and more accessories. Right now, it's I shoot my own stuff too.
Yeah.
I've had this thing where I do a couple of videos and I've waited a year to then do more videos, but that's gonna change soon. I'm gonna have lots of stuff from me coming out. There's always stuff from other people coming out that I make.
Yeah.
Every month it seems I put something out.
Yeah.
And I also film now at Smoked Out Battles every other month usually, so that's all my film work as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to expand to a lot of bands and different genres. As much as
you've
possible.
done so many fucking bands videos, man. Holy shit.
Because it started out as just mostly rap videos because I obviously started out with rap friends or in like the music scene and then meet other artists from other genres, do their video work. But I'll film anything. I'll film live sets, music videos, promos, album commercials, anything you want. I will film it and do a decent job at it for a pretty decent price.
You do a damn good job, man. You
Oh
got some
fuck,
great
man.
videos,
I remember when you started getting into filming sets. Who was it you filmed for? Lance Bass, wasn't it? Or
Yeah, that was one of the early
that was
ones.
one of the sets one, and you're like, yo, check this out. It was just a simple black and white one I've never seen. I was like, it was a really cool angle. You had like kind of a like from the
It was a raised stage. It was
up from an upper thing, like
what was that place called? It's on Seymour Street. I think it's called not Club 54.
it is now.
540.
Oh, 540? Yeah, I've heard
Sorry,
that
yeah, it's
place.
540 and it's a raised stage. So yeah, that was one of the first sets.
Yeah, I
that I
remember you
filmed.
linked that one to me, and I was
It's
like,
cool.
that's a good fucking angle what you guys did.
I like
there.
that Lance Bass duo.
Yeah, who was in that band again? Wasn't it?
Four Diamonds and Dream Girl, aka Oracula.
Dracula, yeah.
Funny gimmick album that came out in 2012. Good
Yeah,
friends of mine.
fucking Lance Bass. That's a hilarious band name. I always fucking found that. It's dope. Like I liked their sound. I liked what they were doing there. Fuck, I wish they'd continued with a little more of that. Are they still doing anything right now, or?
They got different things going on. I know
Yeah,
that Rob
different
is
stories.
still doing Rushton and Diamonds with Mike Rushton.
Yeah, for the Russian
And,
Diamonds, I like those guys. They're fucking dope.
Chelsea
I
is
like
living
their
in
thing.
Toronto.
Oh, Dracula's living in Toronto?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know I told you LA on the weekend, but I forgot. It's
apparently she moved to Toronto. Or Toronto.
It's in Toronto.
Toronto.
I'm not sure if she's doing tunes. I'm sure she's involved in something. So.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I remember she was working with Stewie on that one fucking project there, and then
Heavy Sin. Heavy Sin, I think, with Joey Styles.
oh, was it with Joey Styles?
I've read the video
I've
for
heard
that.
about
Right.
Stu Ray, yeah, my
Yeah, that guy
favorite,
Stewie Kubrick is fucking crazy. With
one of
the
my
humor,
favorite
too.
directors in the
We ain't
city.
talking about him today, though.
Yeah, I like Stu
He's
Ray's
dope,
work.
though.
I like
He's
to
dope.
I like to pull ribs on Stu and just
Mm.
call,
I've actually never met
holler
the
at
guy.
him and stuff and be like, hey man, sell me a beat.
Yeah,
I
I've
got
actually never met the
1,000
guy
bucks.
before though. Fucking like
It's great.
heard
Funny
so
guy.
much about
Really
him,
funny
never
guy.
met him. But yeah,
Yeah, Stu Ray is cool for sure.
yeah, he does fucking.
One of my
I
inspirations
don't
for
remember.
video work too. I've stolen a lot of ideas from Stu Ray.
Yeah. Oh shit! You heard it here.
Oh,
What is-
damn!
Fight!
Yeah, good artists borrow, great
Exactly.
Welcome
artists
to the
steal.
Shark Tank.
Exactly.
Great artists steal.
We call him Jaws. Anyway, so moving right along. So your video work. Now, how are we gonna close this one off right here?
Well, you want to? I just want to say that I'm doing a show on May 16th, Saturday, at the Smiling Buddha Cabaret in downtown Vancouver, which is big shout out to Toby Misconception for that. Or Toby Deco, whatever you want to call him. Huge.
That guy's a jack of all trades, man.
Yeah.
Huge opportunity for
Holy
me.
shit.
If anybody in punk community in Vancouver knows that before the new SBC restaurant was there was the legendary Smiling Buddha Cabaret with bands like Black Flag and fucking Dead Kennedys in their prime. Rip shit
Nice.
there. DOA when they started out. I'm not sure why it shut down before. I don't know. But it's back now. It's got a skate ramp. It's got a half pipe in it. It's wicked.
Really?
I've seen a couple shows there. Fucking so when Toby asked me to perform at an all band show, I think I'll be the only rapper at the new and improved SBC, which is now a restaurant as well. I was like, fuck yeah, that is big for me. because I'm just a mark for anything Vancouver punk, especially old school stuff.
Yeah.
So so that leads into kind of, I've almost conquered all the dive bars on East Hastings now, and you've done a few yourself now.
There's a couple of dive bars you haven't conquered, because I've done one in particular twice that Tyrow James himself, the dirtiest motherfucker I know alive today,
Nobody
still has even ill-advised. I was almost going to do another show at this bar with my good friend BioSun.
It's not worth it.
And Brooklyn from fucking Winnipeg's Most, all that shit. I was almost gonna do a fucking show here, and then it got canceled. But even he advised me against this. And get ready, the Balmoral on Main and Hastings in East Vancouver. The Balmoral. I've done this twice. I remember fucking that was a very disgusting bar, but I you know what? I didn't mind being there. I've never had any problem being there, to be honest with you. Like, to be completely honest, I've never had any problem being there. I remember back in 2008, my second gig there, with RC the Hazard and all these, and our old group, all inclusive. A very young Snack the Ripper. It was with him when he was rocking with Low Pressure, like DJ Moves and Fat Matt and all those guys. It was him and Tachishi, I think, was one of the guys on there. I can't fucking remember.
I remember that
back in the fucking day. Like, Snack the Ripper was not. I don't know if he was even working with Effin yet. I'm not really too sure. But anyways, yeah, that was back then, and we did a show there, and it was pretty good actually. We had a very long set, and in fact I don't believe Snack got to perform that night, as a matter of fact, because I don't know if it was the bar owner or whoever the fuck coordinated thing. Like, they gave me and RC and everybody like an hour set. Not joking, it was an hour set. And like, we were very green to performing as a group, so it fucking just happened like that. And there was a kind of a misconception about what happened, but then we solved it. And we just blamed it on whoever coordinated the event. So we all won. And Snack got his $300 for performing, from what I understood. But it was
I just heard way too many
regardless, I
stories.
saw a lot of crazy characters in that fucking bar. Right?
Oh fuck.
It was fun. It was really, really fun.
I have yet to do Funkies, and
Funkies, I've never done Funkies
it's
either.
the big checklist on my list. So when
Well,
you
Mr. White's
I'm
the
coming for
rapist
you. I'm coming for Funkies. I have to get a band, and then I can perform at Funkies. So if maybe I'll get a band playing my set, like a fast set. Yeah. And then I'll be like Tyro and this man or something like that. And then I can do a Funkies. All for Daglo Abortions. Put that
I'd
one
be down to do Funkies.
When do you put that one down?
Get
me on that one.
Funkies! We're coming for you!
Coming for you.
Anyways.
Yes.
Yeah. What's next?
What's next?
Maybe before we go, talk to us about some artists that you want to talk about, man.
Yeah.
Let's shout them out. Let's shout them out. Let's rattle them off.
As much as I'm a fan of myself, I'm a fan of everybody else in the city. I hope everybody that I have a lot of favorites. Just some people I want to just put over and stuff because they deserve it. First and foremost, you two guys. HazmatMusic.
Oh, thanks.
Hazmat, which is like there's a list
He's a
right
dick.
here.
You wouldn't give him a pat on the back.
Rappus, Clawsin, RC the Hazard, Signs, Wendell, all those guys. Shua from Seattle, everybody. Been long time collaborators with those guys for different things, songs, tours, shows, videos, everything. Good guys, wise bassists, you know what I mean? We had some issues in the past, or whatever.
Mortal enemies in one time.
Mortal enemies.
To be honest, it was strictly Facebook bullshit.
Yeah, it was
some dumb shit.
Facebook bullshit.
It just took. I was having a bad day. I think it was. I was being a jerk, whatever. But that was ridiculous.
We can all have a high five on that one, all three of us, right?
Yeah,
here.
all three. 1, 2, 3.
All right, so that's the truth. The official
those
truth.
guys, I want to shout out my boys back in Langley, Dope Flows, Sick Mick JD, been there recording with me 7 years. They just put out a new album, their first EP
Dope
in
Flows are fucking
couple
awesome,
years.
man.
Yeah, really good guys, totally unknown. Don't want to, dopeflows.bandcamp.com.
Yeah. Tyro, you can have the honors on that, but yeah, whatever. We'll put it there.
I got some great things happening with them in the summertime. We're working on. I'll spoil it. Spoiler alert. We're working on a collaboration EP. 5-6 songs. Gonna be great. Check it out. We're gonna do all videos for all the songs.
Fucking A.
We got 3 songs recorded so far. It's gonna be great.
Working on it.
My old boy MC Mikey Crazy from high school.
Yeah.
He's been in the music scene. He's been in this scene doing that. You know what I mean? he
If
comes
you talk to puss.
after like so many years of not doing music. He's now involved in the scene. Thanks for like the collab and the hyping on my shows. I'm hoping to do more. Just a couple people that I'm a fan of in the city. They're not a band no longer, but the Living Deadbeats are one of my favorite bands of all time in my years in being involved in the band music scene. Great band. I know the drummer is now a member of the Shit Talkers.
Oh, really?
Show with Shit
That
Talkers.
girl drummer there, fucking, she is
yeah.
a good fucking drummer. Man.
Big shout to Liz and the girls in Shit Talkers for getting me to do their videos recently.
Fuck, are they good?
Catchy stuff. Hope they do well. A couple bands I saw at an event called the Weekend Bender at the Astoria recently, where my girlfriend works. So I see a lot of shows there.
Shout out Alicia.
Leash.
Alicia.
Two bands I thought were dope. Spring
Not my
Breaks.
girlfriend.
The Spring Breaks and Queen Bee and the Buzzkills. Cool bands. I'm sure they'll be doing more stuff. You'll hear from them in time to come. Cardi 7, hard, fast punk, old school shit. They rep stuff.
Guys are fucking rad.
Guys, you'll see their patches, their shirts, and merch everywhere over the city if you're involved in the hardcore scene. Everyone's rocking Cardi 7 stuff. They are killing it with merch. One of my favorite bands in the city for sure. Bishop Street, another band, some old school Oid stuff, killing it. Top of the fucking game in Vancouver. I don't know, Bog is crazy. They're like another hardcore band. They have a smoke machine at the end of their set that fills the whole fucking place. So it's like a
That's
bog,
a nice
you know?
touch.
That's
That's a fucking nice touch.
Some guy
man.
just screaming in your face and just smog everywhere.
Smog
I love the
everywhere.
bog.
That's
I
a good
love the
idea.
bog.
That's
It's
fucking
fucking
awesome.
awesome. Having that
Maybe
smoke
for the
mach-
show, perhaps.
Having that smoke machine really adds to the atmosphere when you see bog. Of course, my boys Russian and Diamonds and Dream Girl, aka Racula, a long time
Hot
collaborators
First
since
Astronomy.
5 years ago. Loved the Hot First Astronomy project. Loved the Lance-based project. Love Russian and Diamonds. Love those guys. Jessica Z.
Jessica Z.
I heard of
Yeah.
I heard of
That
Jessica Z,
female
man.
battler, and she'll kill
She
it on.
is.
I've heard of
Achilles.
Jessie years ago in 2009 when she was first battling in, I think it was, Montreal maybe, and it was crazy to find out that she lived in Vancouver. I brought her to Smoked Out Battles, and now we're going to be hopefully working on some music in the future and putting out some collaborations and whatnot.
Yeah.
Maybe something bigger, wait and see. And then, of course, a couple other guys around, Toby Dika, who's in a billion band, namely Kogos and Friends.
Krusty the Clown.
Awesome guy. Yeah.
Hey, to you.
A performer unlike anybody else.
The
He
man
is
with the
amazing.
best haircut in the
Awesome.
whole
Great
world.
haircut, energy is through the roof. The guy kills it every time. And a new guy coming up who I thought at first I was kind of iffy on him because of the gimmick, but Gorgeous Geordie with the Guilty Goth album that came out totally changed my mind about everything. The
I'm not
goth.
too familiar about him. Tell me about him a bit.
He's. I think I heard of him through Punker Slut Christoph maybe.
Chris, and Shy Mate, I remember hearing about him. through
Yeah,
that
his
too.
videos are cool, man. They're original. Gorgeous Geordie, super cool guy. I met him at the Astoria one time. One of our, I think it was one of my shows. Maybe you were there.
Oh, did you rock with those guys?
No, I just I
Oh,
just
that's
came
one
for
of
the
my
show.
shows.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
he's a great guy. His videos are fucking cool. I love his stuff. You know what I mean? I hope he goes far with that too. So that's just a couple, many of a billion bands. Oh, Hello Time Travel, Erica.
Yeah,
McLaughlin.
Erica is fucking.
She's
dope
got
on
something
that
going
shit.
on right now called Critical Unity with her brother and another girl.
Oh, does she?
3-piece band, yeah.
That's stuff I didn't even know. Fuck that.
It's just another out there genre that's totally different to what I do, but we've worked on songs together. She's really smart on the business side of it too. So I just
she's
want to
cool as
let
shit.
all those people that I shouted out are some of my favorites in the city, and I look for a lot of originality and more take that extra step to be a little more creative than the next guy or girl in your genre.
Definitely.
And Funkter, of course. How could we forget?
Funktor, Justin Clark. They
The
call
most-
us their favorite rappers ever.
The most
and
entertaining
you are
grindcore
our
band.
favorite fucking metal band ever too.
One of
He's
the-
mine.
Those guys are a prime example of doing a genre, but going that extra step to be a little more creative. How they're the most entertaining grindcore band I've seen, and I've been to a lot of grindcore shows.
Well, Justin Clark, I'm going to tell you something right now from Funktor. I know you guys have that side band with Mr. White from my group, The Rapists, called Gim Trisket. It's a Limp Bizkit cover band. And I remember that one time you couldn't make it? Yeah, I covered for you on Rollin', and everybody fucking loved it, and it was the shit.
Nice.
It was the shit.
Awesome.
That's it. To be
I
honest.
know it. I'm,
Right now, I can
I'm
think
taking
of
your
shit.
place on that song every time.
But really, if you go back and type any of these people into YouTube or whatever, check or I don't know, Bandcamp, whatever sites they may have, you will fall in love with Vancouver music. And if you're sick of the radio and always complain about, bitch about that songs out suck, just look no further than in your city.
Yeah,
Exactly.
stop making YouTube comments about it's all
Make
Drake and
people
Lil
in your
Wayne
city
and shit
famous.
and
Yeah,
Justin.
exactly.
Like if
People that you wanna
don't
see
go on
famous.
to a fucking local rap song and talk about Justin Bieber. You've seen the YouTube comments. Everybody's seen YouTube comments. Everything is about Justin Bieber, not on any genre. And fucking like, don't do that. Go and look at the shows. Look at all this shit. Look at Tyrow James. Talk about Tyrow James.
Yeah.
It's all this scene is all Tyrow James.
You have to. Well, you have. You know what? Just give any band or artist or whatever rapper a chance. Just listen to it, and if you like it, fuck, support it, and be like, yo,
Yeah.
I know this fucking rapper. Check him out. He's cool. You want to go to the show? It's like $5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta just do that, and if you're complaining about, oh, this guy, I hate Lil Wayne, right? Then make the people in your city who you like famous and take that shit
Exactly.
over.
Forget about for a second how much you
Exactly.
hate Lil Wayne
No.
and Young Money and Drake and all those motherfuckers.
I know a lot of people bitch
Forget about that.
the 90s, you know what I mean? They're a great time for music, but, you know, bands like Nirvana, because Seattle scene made them famous, because, you know what I mean? The Seattle scene
Yeah.
was popping, Alice in Chains, you know? Vancouver can do something like that, too. And
Yeah.
it just needs to take that extra mile, and the city needs to really believe in their people and support it more than they do radio
Yeah.
crap.
Word.
So what we're gonna do to
I'm
close
on that
this
one.
off, there's some little special piece I wanted to do here. So this is the works, and we're gonna close this off with one
Yeah,
thing.
man, fuck
We're gonna ask, what is his name? Tyrow James. I was hoping you guys would do it with me, but I kind of didn't set you up probably well
Yeah.
for that. But it worked out.
Radtastic EP coming out this spring. So
Is
much
it?
nice, yeah. So much a nice tour this fall. Brand new full length LP this fall. That's
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Peace out, motherfuckers.
This
Go
has
Ducks.
been the works.
Where the business never ends.
Slamming of the table is always in order for every episode.
He's getting way too carried away. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wait, hold on. Yeah,
Oh no!